Let's start our first news. Ian Garry is fully confident ahead of the biggest fight of his career as he prepares to challenge Islam Makhachev for the UFC welterweight title on August 15th. While many fans expect an explosive start, Garry has a completely different vision for how the fight will unfold. Instead of chasing a quick knockout, he says he wants to dominate every moment of the contest before securing the finish in the fourth round. According to Garry, an early knockout would only leave room for excuses and endless debates about what could have happened. He wants a performance that leaves absolutely no doubt about who the better fighter is. Garry explained that his perfect scenario is to control the action through 4 rounds, break Islam down step by step, then tell everyone exactly what he's about to do before walking him into his traps and delivering the finish. He believes that kind of victory would send the strongest possible message to the entire UFC roster. Beyond winning the championship, Garry says he has another massive goal. With one more UFC victory, he believes he will become the most victorious Irish fighter in UFC history, surpassing Conor with 11 wins inside the promotion. Garry says he has proudly carried the flag for Irish MMA for years and wants to inspire a new generation of fighters. He also hopes to bring the UFC back to Ireland, saying the country's passion for sports is unlike anything else. Recalling the incredible atmosphere of over 86,000 fans at Croke Park, Garry said the support Irish fans give their athletes is truly special. He believes those fans deserve another major UFC event in Dublin and wants to be the star who makes it happen. Garry finished by repeating that he has believed since day one that he is the next superstar of Irish MMA, and he is determined to prove it by capturing the title and bringing the UFC back home. Move on to another news. Khamzat has once again turned up the heat in his ongoing rivalry with Sean Strickland, making it clear that he wants the rematch to happen as soon as possible. After speculation continued to grow about whether the fight would finally be booked, Khamzat decided to send a direct message to his rival on social media. He wrote, "Accept the fight. Don't run. I'll beat you anyway. The sooner this happens, the easier it will be to breathe." The short message immediately grabbed the attention of MMA fans, with many seeing it as another attempt by Khamzat to pressure Sean into agreeing to the rematch. The exchange quickly became one of the biggest talking points online, as fans rushed into the comments to react. One user responded to Khamzat by posting a photo that appeared to show him placing the championship belt around Sean. The fan jokingly wrote, "You put the belt around us," followed by a laughing emoji. Rather than ignoring the comment, Khamzat fired back with another confident response. He replied, "Because I want him to clean my belt." That comeback instantly spread across social media, with fans debating whether it was simply playful trash talk or another sign that Khamzat is completely convinced he will defeat Sean if they meet again. Throughout his UFC career, Khamzat has never lacked confidence, and his latest comments continue that pattern. He clearly believes the rematch is only a matter of time and has shown zero hesitation in predicting another victory. While Khamzat continued to make headlines with his online comments, Sean was busy showing a different side of himself away from the UFC spotlight. During a visit to the beach, Sean spent time interacting with fans who had gathered around him. In one lighthearted moment, he agreed to grapple with one of them in the sand. The friendly exchange quickly turned into a fun demonstration of his grappling skills, as Sean smoothly secured a rear naked choke on the fan. The moment drew plenty of laughs from everyone watching, and the fan appeared to enjoy the experience despite getting caught in the submission. Videos of the playful grappling session quickly circulated online, giving fans another glimpse of Sean's personality outside of official competition. Even during a casual day at the beach, Sean showed the technical ability and instincts that have made him one of the toughest fighters in the UFC. For now, the focus remains on whether the UFC will officially book the highly anticipated rematch. Until then, Khamzat continues to apply pressure with his words, while Sean keeps fans entertained both inside and outside the cage. Move on to another news. Alex Pereira has opened up about the possibility of fighting either Khamzat or Jon Jones, and his answer made one thing very clear. While he respects both challenges, he believes a showdown with Jon Jones makes far more sense when it comes to money, legacy, and the overall impact on his career. During the interview, Pereira was asked which opponent interests him the most right now, Khamzat, Jon Jones, or Ankalaev, and how he views Khamzat's public challenge. Pereira acknowledged that Khamzat is likely relying heavily on his wrestling, saying he believes that is the biggest factor behind the challenge. However, when the conversation turned to the fight that fans truly want to see, Pereira pointed directly at Jon Jones. Text weight semi-bold. I think that's what everyone wants to see, Jon Jones. Text. He explained that a fight against Jones would be massive for multiple reasons. Financially, it would be the biggest opportunity available, and from a legacy standpoint, it would carry enormous historical significance. Pereira made it clear that if he is looking at the business side of the sport, the Jones fight stands above the rest. A fight with Khamzat won't make the same money as a fight with Jon Jones. So, looking at the financial side, Jon Jones, for the legacy too. At the same time, Pereira admitted that a fight with Khamzat still appeals to him, but for a completely different reason. He said that matchup would be more about proving something to the MMA world. Pereira explained that he is motivated by challenges, especially when people claim a certain fighter is unbeatable. It's more about proving something, because I really like when people say, this is the incredible guy that absolutely nobody can beat. I love hearing that. That mindset has been a major part of Pereira's rise through combat sports. Whether it was kickboxing or the UFC, he has consistently chased the toughest possible tests, and he says that is what drives him every day. For now, Pereira appears to view Jon Jones as the bigger fight in terms of money and legacy, while Khamzat represents the kind of dangerous challenge that fuels his competitive fire. Either way, Pereira sounds ready for another huge moment, and fans are already debating which matchup would be the most explosive. Move on to another news. Max Holloway has shared his reaction following Dustin Poirier's recent legal situation, offering a calm and compassionate response instead of criticism. Speaking during an interview, Max made it clear that he was not interested in judging the situation or adding unnecessary speculation. Instead, he focused on supporting a fellow fighter and expressing hope that everything would eventually work out. When asked about the situation, Max admitted that he did not have much to say beyond what had already been made public. He explained that he had seen Dustin's video and also read his post on Instagram, where Dustin appeared to address everything directly. Rather than fueling more discussion, Max chose to respect Dustin's words and let the situation speak for itself. I saw the video, bro. I mean, no thoughts really. It is what it is. Max emphasized that, from his perspective, the most important thing now is Dustin's well-being. He pointed out that based on Dustin's own message, it looks like he is preparing to get the help he needs. For Max, that is what truly matters, not the endless opinions and debates that often take over social media whenever a well-known athlete faces personal challenges. He acknowledged that moments like these are never easy, especially for someone who has spent years competing at the highest level under constant public attention. Fighters are often viewed as fearless competitors inside the cage, but outside of competition, they face many of the same personal struggles as everyone else. Max's comments reflected that understanding, showing empathy instead of judgment. Although he admitted it was sad to see Dustin going through such a difficult period, Max also expressed confidence that his longtime rival and fellow veteran would overcome the situation. He believes Dustin has the strength, experience, and support system needed to recover and move forward. I think Dustin is going to recover, bro. I think he'll be fine. It's sad to see. Max's response was measured, respectful, and full of optimism. Rather than focusing on negativity, he highlighted the importance of recovery, accountability, and moving forward. His comments served as a reminder that beyond the intense rivalries and competition inside the octagon, there is still a great deal of respect between many fighters. Max clearly hopes Dustin can put this chapter behind him, get the support he needs, and come back stronger in the future. Move on to another news. More than 2 weeks have now passed since UFC Freedom 250, and fans have been eagerly waiting for an update on former champion Ilya. Following the event, Ilya remained unusually quiet, leading to plenty of speculation about his condition and recovery. Now, his team has finally shared a brand new photo, giving supporters their first real glimpse of how he is doing. In the newly released picture, Ilya is seen enjoying a meal at Burger King alongside his family and members of his team. Although the image doesn't reveal every detail of his recovery, it does suggest that he is in good spirits. One detail immediately caught the attention of fans, however. Ilya is wearing a pair of dark sunglasses, which many believe may be covering the injuries around his eyes. As many fans already know, his eyes reportedly suffered the most damage during his recent fight, making them the biggest concern after the event. While the sunglasses make it impossible to judge exactly how much progress he has made, many supporters were simply relieved to see him smiling and spending quality time with the people closest to him. The photo quickly spread across social media, with thousands of fans expressing relief and wishing him a speedy recovery. The updates did not stop there. Shortly afterward, another story involving Ilya began making headlines after a fan shared what were claimed to be private messages exchanged with Ilya's mother. According to the screenshots, the fan sent her a YouTube video and mentioned that many upset Turkish fans had been leaving comments beneath it. The message also included a traditional Turkish proverb before expressing support for Ilya during his recovery. Despite the unusual conversation, Ilya's mother responded with a warm and reassuring message. She thanked the fan for reaching out and provided a positive update on her son's condition. She replied, "Good evening. Thank you very much for writing. Ilya is doing well, and everything will be much better. Thank you." The fan then responded with another heartfelt message, saying that supporters around the world care deeply about Ilya and will continue standing behind him throughout his recovery. The fan added that they love him very much, hope he gets well soon, and promised that their support will never fade. While Ilya himself has remained mostly silent since the event, these recent updates have given fans plenty of reassurance. Between the new family photo and the encouraging words from his mother, many supporters now feel far more optimistic that the former champion is recovering well and will eventually be ready for his return. Move on to another news. Jon Jones has once again reminded everyone why he is considered one of the most confident fighters in MMA history. During a recent interview, Jones was presented with a bold and unexpected challenge that immediately caught the attention of fight fans. Instead of being asked about facing one opponent, he was asked whether he believed he could fight both Alex Pereira and Ciryl Gane on the very same night and still come out victorious. The question surprised everyone in the room, and even the interviewer reacted with a look of disbelief. However, Jones didn't hesitate before giving his answer. Rather than laughing off the idea or dismissing it as unrealistic, the former heavyweight champion embraced the challenge with complete confidence. When asked if he thought he could defeat both elite heavyweights in a single evening, Jones responded with absolute certainty, "I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Anytime, anywhere, anyplace." His response instantly sparked discussion across the MMA community, with fans debating whether anyone in UFC history could realistically accomplish such a feat. While the idea of fighting two world-class opponents on the same card is highly unlikely to ever happen, Jones made it clear that he has complete belief in his abilities. Throughout his legendary career, Jones has built a reputation for accepting enormous challenges and finding ways to overcome them. From dominating former champions to defeating dangerous contenders across multiple generations, he has consistently proven why many consider him one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. A matchup with Alex Pereira has been heavily discussed in recent months because of Pereira's incredible striking power and championship success across multiple divisions. At the same time, Ciryl Gane remains one of the most skilled and athletic heavyweights on the UFC roster, making him another extremely dangerous opponent for anyone in the division. Even so, Jones showed zero concern when both names were mentioned together. Instead of viewing the scenario as impossible, he welcomed it with the same fearless attitude that has defined his career from the very beginning. Although there are currently no plans for such an extraordinary event, Jones's comments once again demonstrated the confidence that has made him one of the sport's biggest stars. Whether fans agree with his assessment or not, there is no denying that Jones never backs away from a challenge. His willingness to say yes to an almost unimaginable scenario only adds to the legend surrounding his career, and it gives fight fans yet another reason to debate just how dominant Jon Jones truly believes he is inside the octagon. At XT, move on to another news. Paulo Costa is making it very clear that he is frustrated with the UFC right now. Despite coming off an impressive victory, Costa says he has been unable to secure his next fight and is tired of being told to wait. Costa recently competed at UFC 327, where he faced Azamat Makhov and earned a TKO victory in the third round. After the win, many fans expected him to receive another high-profile matchup quickly. Instead, Costa claims that the UFC has repeatedly asked him to be patient while they sort out future plans. According to Costa, he has been actively searching for another opponent since April. He even says he has opened the door to competing at heavyweight if that is what it takes to stay active. Since I fought in April, I have been looking for the next fight. I eventually opened the door to a fight at heavyweight. UFC told me to wait. Now that it is already July, Costa says his frustration has only grown. He explained that he is willing to fight at light heavyweight, middleweight, or even heavyweight. But the response he keeps receiving from UFC executive Hunter Campbell has remained exactly the same. Text semi-bold. Here we are. It's already July, and I'm still looking to fight someone else at light heavyweight, middleweight, or even heavyweight. But the answer from UFC by Hunter Campbell is the same. Wait. The Brazilian star made it clear that he has no interest in sitting on the sidelines. He wants to compete, stay active, and finish his current contract on his own terms. I want to fight. I don't want to wait. I have just one more fight on my contract, and I want this fight to happen soon, but for some reason, they don't. Those comments immediately sparked speculation about Costa's future. With only one fight remaining on his UFC deal, some fans are wondering whether contract negotiations could be playing a role in the delay. Others believe the promotion may be waiting for the right matchup to become available. Regardless of the reason, Costa's message was direct and unmistakable. He feels ready to compete right now and is clearly unhappy with the lack of movement on his next booking. Known for his outspoken personality and willingness to take big fights, Costa has never been shy about expressing his opinions publicly. This latest statement continues that trend, as he openly challenged the UFC's approach and pushed for a quicker return to the octagon. For now, Costa remains in a holding pattern, but his latest comments show that his patience is wearing thin. Whether the UFC responds with a middleweight bout, a light heavyweight opportunity, or even a heavyweight matchup, Costa is making one thing clear: he wants action, not more waiting.